Joe, that must be a pretty big thrill. Glenn Ferry Hood bringing up your first Metro winner.
Yeah, very excited. I'd like to thank Luke and Belinda for helping me, give me my drive and give me a start here in Menangle. And the horse is in good form. He's won his last 3 now. Couldn't be happier.
They blasted out of the arm, 25-1, and you got the nice run in behind the leader?
Yeah, I thought they'd come out hard, not that hard, but it just worked out perfect for me in the end.
What were you thinking at the top of the straight? Was he travelling strong?
He was travelling really good. I didn't know if I'd get run down because they went so hard early and I was a little bit in the battle, but I was just hoping they wouldn't catch me.
So what was the feeling like when you hit the line and you got that Metro winner?
Fantastic. I heard everyone screaming in the grandstands. I was all smiles.
Congratulations, well done on that. Now tell us a little bit about yourself and where you come from.
Originally from Queensland. I moved down here a year ago when I got the phone call from Luke with a job opportunity, and I quit my job straight away and moved down here 3 days later and love it ever since. What
were you doing up there? Were you working horses up there?
I was more hobby trainer, but I had a full-time job as well, and I was starting to get a few drives in Queensland, training a few on my own with my father-in-law, Gary Vernon. He got me into it, so I have to thank him.
And you said your grandparents were involved in the sport as well?
Yeah, for many years I had great horses, one at Gloucester Park, everywhere. I love them, Harrow Park.
Will be a big celebration tonight. Will the boys get together and have a bit of a party?
Yeah, we'll have a few.
Congratulations, well done tonight.
Thank you.
Luke, all eyes on us. Good win in the carousel.
Yeah, thanks, Hazy. We were really happy with the win.
Tell us a little bit about it. There was some speed on early and right throughout you were forced to set a pretty hot tempo.
Yeah, better down under tends to race keenly, and I once I got out and held the lead, I was always keen to hold the front, and she sort of got a bit pulling a bit up outside us, but it kind of helps my fella. He's a little bit lazy in front anyway, and he seems to concentrate a bit better if he's got a horse up outside him.
Were you worried turning for home that because of that tempo he might have been a little bit vulnerable?
A little bit, because it was pretty hot that first quarter, and we were able to back it off through the middle, and I always knew he'd run a good quarter at the end of it.
Great story, and great to see some guys in the sport, Emilio Rosati, Tony Pace, win another feature race too.
Yeah, for sure. I spoke to Emilio this morning. He hasn't been the best of health. He's got an issue with his leg. He's not getting around so good, so hopefully that cheers him up a bit today. And of course, Tony used to sponsor the carousel years ago, and there's a race he was very keen on, so it's a good result for them to win that race. And we've had the horse since the yearling. I bought him at the sales and had him right through, and he's one of my favourite horses.
Where does he go to now?
He can have a short break, Hazy, and then we'll set him for the Vic Bred.
Okay, he's had a really good 4-year-old season. It all started with the Maitland Inner City Pace, but he qualified for the Chariots. He's won this race. Has he exceeded expectations for you for the season?
After today, yes, for sure. Now, the Inner City Pace was a good race to kick it off, and the Chariots was, to be honest, was probably about 4 months too soon. He just wasn't seasoned up enough. He probably needed a carousel to toughen him up, and now he's had the carousel. I think by the time the Vic Bred comes around and then the 4-year-old Breeders' Crown, he should be really on song.
So Breeders' Crown still to come this season as well?
Yeah, he's eligible for Breeders' Crown.
All right, congratulations on the win. Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Shane, Delight Blue Jean, took out a nice race earlier today.
Yeah, no, very happy. He's been a horse that we've been working on for a while. He's had a few starts here and he's maturing, so he's still very green, but he showed his potential today, and yeah, we're hoping we can keep going forward. Explosive
finish from him, coming from well back.
Yeah, no, he showed that here. His first run, he got lost top the straight, and then when he balanced out, he really hit the line. So he's probably been a horse that, with the right, with the right maturity in the next probably 3 months or so, he might mature into a nice MO horse.
Now, what about last night at Newcastle? 5 from 7. One of the races you looked to have a really big chance was Glenlockar, and he galloped, but he still got very close. A meeting that maybe you could have been a 100% strike rate for you, I guess.
Yeah, no, you look at these things sometimes and you see, you've got a bit of a chance to do something special, and maybe last night would have been my chance, but we'll get that chance again. We were a bit unlucky last night, but all the horses went well. We've had a huge week with the cyclone, so it's a good end.
Any damage done to the property?
We had a fair bit of rain and wind, trees over. Track wasn't the best, a bit of feed lost, but we can't complain. There's a lot of people worse off than us. What about Salty Robbins' performance in New Zealand to run second? You happy with that? Yeah, very. He had to run top 3 to make the final, and he got that done. He was a very tired horse when he got there, so to run the race he did, I was very proud of him. So we've got 3 weeks to get him right for the final.
So are you expecting some improvement? By the sounds of it, you are.
Well, you'd expect so. Lauren definitely said he didn't feel the same as he used to. Last start he felt enormous, and then in the run she said he was off the bit the whole way, which is very unlike him. So I'd expect him to improve, but I'm sure Purdens will too. So we'll just have to keep up the task.
It's not easy taking on a champion stable like that on their own soil.
Oh, they're everywhere. We turned up at Penrith here, over there. That's all right. Better horses make you train better and make you improve. So he throws the task out to everyone. If everyone can chase him, well, you're doing a good job.
Easy on the eye. What do you do with him now?
Yeah, we were very happy with him. We got no luck in running. He pulled a bit in the chair, and we kind of thought that might have been where he ended up. But I thought he went really good. He stuck on well. We'll just keep racing him here. He's got to get some racing under his belt. We've sort of got to iron out the problems he's got. He pulls a bit. He doesn't know how to sit. There's a few issues that we want to try and iron out before the Inter-Dominion. So, we were happy with him today. It was a good run.
And what about Yaya's after its second behind Smolder at Penrith? Where do we see him next?
Yeah, he should go to Penrith this Thursday night in the Chippies Cup, and then we're not sure. I'd love to get him to Perth. He'd fly around Gloucester Park. He's got to obviously rise in stature to get there, but he's run second to Smolder and showed what he can do when it's evened up a little bit on an 800 metre track. So Gloucester Park's definitely his aim, and we're hoping we can get him there.
Good luck with that. Congratulations on the win today.
Thanks, mate.